Growing up as a child, we were told that money isn't everything. We don't need money to survive. As we are growing up, it dawned on us that some of those things that we were told were actually lies. We have found out that in our lives, about 90% of every activities that we perform each day actually depends on money to survive. We actually need money from shelter, clothing, the food we eat, the places we travel to, the peoples we meet, the work we do. All actually needs money. From religion to education to politics, everything that we do, it actually depends on money to survive. So, as a child, when we were told that money isn't everything, we don't need money. Now, we came to the realization that this isn't true, but the fears that were planted in us is still in us and it is taking us. We always have the fear that actually if money isn't everything and we get to pursue money, what will happen? We have the fear of what will happen in the future. We have the fear that if things are not able to work out the way we plan, what will actually happen. In today's video, we will be talking about the 10 lies that we were told about money. Listen and start your journey to financial freedom. Number 1. Money doesn't grow on trees. Yes, it does, but maybe not literally. Money actually grows on trees. People pluck money from trees every day, but not literally. In today's world, what our forefathers used to get in a year, some people get it in seconds. The poor people that we have today in this world, the amount that they get in 10 years, some people actually get it in one day. So to explain this, what will we say that money doesn't grow on trees? How can we say money isn't growing on trees? It actually grows on trees, but not literally. If you find a good skills that will pay you and work on it, you will actually get to realize that actually money grows on trees, but not literally. Number 2, fake it until you make it. Gen Z, some people actually have it in their minds that to become rich, you must first look rich outside before inside. You must first look rich physically before spiritually. But that is actually lies. That is the perception of today's youth. Some people want to look rich, have fancy things, have fancy wares, have fancy footwears, have fancy jewelries, everything, have fancy houses, luxurious places, visit luxurious places and eat luxurious foods before they become rich in real life. But it doesn't work that way. Richness is a product of the mindset. Richness is a product from inside. It is something that you build from inside out. So when the inside is not rich, the outside can never be rich. So fake it until you make it is something that when you first show that the outside is rich, you are telling the inside that it has nothing to do with the outside. So the inside will never be rich because the inside needs to be rich before the outside. So when the outside is rich, it actually explains that everything is done. You are actually rich, so you don't need anything again. Number 3, this part actually looks like the number 2, but it has slight difference. Number 3 says that you have to look like money to make money. Joneses, you have to wear fancy clothing so that people that you are going to, they will actually see that you are rich, so they will be able to work with you. When you are going to meetings, you have to dress fancy so that you will be presentable. When you are going to any place that you are going to discuss about money, or anywhere that you are going, people will respect you because of your dressing, because of how you present yourself, because of the house that you have, because of the cars that you are driving. You have to look like money to make money. But the fact is that the moment you start patronizing luxurious things, you can never keep up with the speed of wealth. It is something that have a full speed. So the moment you start spending all your income, you are spending, you are not saving. The maximum expenditure that you must have is 30% out of your earnings. So the moment you start to look rich, so that you can attract money, it actually says that you have to spend at least 70% of your income and save 30 so that you can become rich. That means that you will never keep up with time. So to become rich, it is actually a mindset that people planted in you that you can never become rich, but you have to fake it until you make it. 4. If you come from poor family, you are probably going to be poor yourself. You have 90% chance of becoming poor. This is something that keeps most people down the cage. This is something that keeps most people in a prison throughout their whole life. That if you grow up from a poor family, you can never make it. If you have poor parents, you will never be rich. But research have shown that 4% of millionaires actually comes from poor families. 4%. The remaining come from either the wealthy or the middle-to-do families. These are the middle-to-do families. These are people who earn a small amount to keep them rich, but at the end of the month, they actually spend it and go back to normal. So these people get money and spend it. So they are telling us that if you either come from the middle-to-do family or you come from poor family, you will never be rich. But the fact is that this record has been proven over and over again that people who actually comes from poor families also have a higher chances as people who come from wealthy families to become millionaires. Number 5. School, certificate, and degree is money. This is a mindset that when you are going to school, they implanted in you that after school you will become wealthy. But when you finish school, you come out to meet real life. Real life is different from the school life. So many people, when you go to school, they teach you nothing about money. They only tell you the easiest part of life without telling you the consequences that you are going to meet if you don't take responsibilities for yourself. So many people after school refuse to take their life serious, refuse to learn, refuse to read, refuse to learn about money, refuse to do anything that has to do with money. So they came out and things are not the way they were taught. So money and school are different things. When you finish school, that is another part. So it is also another part for you to also learn about how to earn and maintain money. Number 6. Money is the root of all evil. Growing up as a child, we were told that before you get money, you need to do something evil, and all rich people are evil. But even from the root of this statement, from the Bible, it is not money is the root of all evil. Some people say it is quoted in Bible, but the actual definition of this is the love of money. Too much love of money is the root of all evil. When you say you must get money desperately, by all means you must get money, you will end up doing some awful things to keep up with your dream. So, but money itself is not the root of all evil. If money is actually evil, why do we, as religious peoples, even patronize money? We send money to churches for offerings. We send money to mosques for offerings. All our religious temples, we send money there. If money is actually the root of all evils, why do we send devil to church to cast out devil? Number 7. Blood is money, and all rich peoples are bad peoples. This actually look like the number 6. Money is the root of all evil. But this part, they are actually saying that those people who are rich, whether you got it from inheritance, whether you worked and get it, or whichever way you earn that money, you are a bad person. This mentality actually keeps the poor people lagging behind, because when you think money and people that owns it are actually bad, you are telling yourself that you don't want to become rich, because nobody wants to be bad. If you become rich, you will behave like the rich peoples, and since they are bad, you will have to also become bad to be rich. So poor people don't want to be rich, because the rich people that they are seeing are actually bad. And before you become rich, you must take this mentality off your mind. If not, you will always see money to be evil and those who have it to be very bad peoples, and you don't want to do anything that they do to become rich. Number 8. Money isn't everything, and money can't buy happiness. Yes, money is everything, and money isn't everything. To explain these two things, when you are poor, 99% of your problems needs money to be solved. And when you are rich, most of your problems, money can't actually solve it, unless God. So when you say money isn't everything, you are telling even you, the poor person, that when you have money, you can never solve your problems. But if you have a rich person that is close to you and willing to spend their money on you, as a poor person, it's then you will realize that money is everything. And when you are rich and you have a God-fearing person that is close to you, then you will come to realize that actually money isn't everything, but money solves 90% of our daily problems. So in real life, we can say yes, money is everything, because we actually need money to do whatever we like, from religion to politics to education to our daily life, shelter, food, whatever we do, we actually need money to keep up. Number 9. Money follows hard work. Most people with this mentality, hard work plus prayers is equal to success. Then we keep working hard without correcting our mistakes. We keep working hard without thinking. We keep working hard without knowing our destination. We are just going. We have a journey without destination. Wherever we are going, when are we going to pass to get there? We don't know. So we have to work hard to get money or earn a living. So when you are working without knowing your destination, without having any plan, you end up being a failure. So hard work isn't everything. We need hard work plus strategies plus consistency plus education to actually make up money. we need planning, adequate planning to actually make money. When you have adequate planning with consistency, with education, with planning, as we said, you can actually make it in life. Number 10, go to school, get a good paying job, and you will be rich. Then, in school, you keep learning stuffs, putting stuffs in your mind, learning things that you weren't supposed to learn. Keeping up with the Josies in school, keeping up with the Gen Zs. And after school, you came out to look for work. And most people actually get low paying jobs. Those who end up getting great jobs have more expenditures, have more dependents, people that depends on them. They have no planning. So the money keeps coming and it keeps going. The money is coming and going out. So at the end of the day, they actually realize that good job isn't the best way to become rich. And by then that they are realizing, the time has already passed. Most people realize it on time, and most people do not actually realize it until retirement, that they came out and have nothing to depend on. Some people also realize it at the verge of getting retirement. So whichever position that you are, either getting retired, or you realize it quick, you need to take action for your descendants so that they will not follow that same path. Thank you for watching this video, or you are listening to the audio. We will appreciate if you will click the subscribe button and also like